Hello. Today we're going to talk about organizing and interpreting data. This is for the week of April the 20th through the 24th. Wow, organizing and interpreting data. Sounds complicated, but once we get started, you'll think, oh, I got it. So let's start. First of all, what is data? Well, data is any kind of information, such as that bowl of fruit. We could organize that bowl of fruit into categories such as apples in one, grapes in another, sorting it. And then we'd come up with how many of each pieces of fruit are there. Or we could talk about our superheroes, who everybody likes, and then organize that data. So data is just something we want to talk about. All right, let's move on. So let's look at these people and think about their favorite fast food and try to see who likes a certain kind of food. Let's look. Was it easy to look at all of those and come up with real quick answers, such as how many people like McDonald's? Well, that's going to take you a while to look through that group. So we're going to organize this data. So let's go on to the next one. We're going to make a bar graph. This is what a bar graph looks like. To start creating this, which we're going to organize it, we're going to come up with our title, and that's favorite fast food. Well, then we have to get our categories, such as McDonald's over there, Wendy's, and Taco Bell. Well, when we think about those people on our previous slide that had, they were thinking about their different fast food, we need to now start inserting that information into our graph. And we're wanting to put our numbers on the bottom so we can easily say how many of each kind. Well, McDonald's, when I went back and counted, I made one box for every one person. So there's 2 people so far that like McDonald's, 3, and then there's 4 people, 5, 6, 7. And that was all the people on the first one that liked McDonald's. Then I went back and I counted how many liked Wendy's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people liked Wendy's. Then I went back and counted how many liked Taco Bell. 1, 2, 3. So there's our graph. Easier to find out who likes what. Now I can start asking you some questions about it. So let's get to those questions. Here's our graph. And the question is, how many people like Taco Bell? Well, we need to look at that sentence to find out what's the important part of it. And Taco Bell was it. We wouldn't need to look at the McDonald's row or the Wendy's row. We only want to look at Taco Bell. So we go up there and we count how many people like Taco Bell. So why don't you count how many people like Taco Bell? All right, I hope you said 3. 3 people like Taco Bell. So that's one question you could be asked about a graph. Let's go on to another question. What equation could you write that tells how many people like McDonald's and Wendy's? Well, we need to go to that sentence and pick out our important parts. And one important part is McDonald's. Another one is Wendy's. So we don't need to look at the Taco Bell row. We just want to look at the McDonald's and the Wendy's row. So how many people liked McDonald's? I hope you said 7. Now, look at the graph and read how many people like Wendy's. I hope you said 5. Now, we need to make that equation, 7 plus 5. And how much is 7 plus 5? I'll give you a moment to figure that out. Remember, there's several ways that we were learning how to add. We could do doubles, plus 1 or 2. You could take the small number and count to the larger number and or take the larger number and count up 5 more. Remember, there's various ways. So how much is 7 plus 5? Did you say 12? I hope so. All right, we're going to go to another question. Which fast food do people like the least? So if we look at our graph, it's very easy to see which one of these people like the least. And what is that? Well, I hope you said Taco Bell, because that's the least. Remember, least means less. So 3 people only like Taco Bell. Now, I don't have the question on the screen, but which fast food do people like the most? I hope you said McDonald's. Well, it's now time for you to go work on the bar graph yourself. Remember, it's in your packet or on your computer. All right, bye-bye for now.